Hello everyone and welcome back. In this episode we will add a new file to the simulation. I already did that, and that's the material.js file. Just add a new file here, name it material. The material will hold information about our rigid body, like the bounciness and the friction in our case. I guess we can already declare that class now. So class material, this will have a constructor. Here I'm going to set this dot bounce is equal to 0. Is equal to 1.0, and this dot friction is equal to 0. There we go. This is our material class. Then we can go back to, no, actually we will go to the rigid body class now, and here I'm gonna add the material to rigid body. I'm gonna say this dot material is equal to material. There we go. Okay, now we need to go to the main HTML and we need to add this file too. And I think I'm gonna add it like right at the top, right here, and say material.js. Okay. So let's go to the browser, make sure it's gonna work. Okay, it's still working. Awesome. Now we're gonna use this material. So go to the simulation.js file. And I'm gonna say the second rigid body, I'm gonna save that one into a separate variable, and this will call rigidbounce. And the rigidbounce, of course, is that rigid body here, but I'm gonna say rigidbounce.material.bounce, and I'm gonna set this one to 0.5, while the others have a bounciness of 1. Okay, so we're gonna see a difference in this. And then I'm gonna add the rigidbounce back to the array. All right, and now we only need to use this value, and we're gonna use it in our update method right here in the simulation. And here I'm gonna say at the inversion of the velocity, I'm gonna multiply the -1 with this dot rigid bodies, the current index, with the material, with the bounce. And this will halve the velocity every time it hits our bottom. Now, every time the velocity is inverted, the velocity will set to half of its previous one, and so on and so forth. And I think that's already it. Let's go back to the browser and see if it's working. So refresh. All right, there we go. It's working. First, yeah. Okay, I think the second one. Oh, okay, yeah. The first one is our circle with the bounciness of 0.5, and you can see it's already doing its effect. So what's gonna happen if we add 1.0, or let's say 1.5? There we go. It's gonna add more energy to the ball. Of course, you will probably notice that when we set it to 0.5, it's not gonna jump that high, or like to half of the path it traveled. And I think that's because of our That's because of our damping we added. Where is it? There. I'm gonna just set it to 1, and let's see what's gonna happen now. Okay, yeah. It still doesn't quite jump half of the height, and you'll also see it's gonna stuck. Yeah, that's because of this phenomenon I showed you last time. But yeah, we're gonna fix that anyways. All right. Then I guess see you in the next one where we're gonna add our I think now it's the time we're gonna add the linear impulses. Yeah, see you in the next episode then.